Welcome. In front of me I have the Huawei MatePad Pro, and if I zoom out you'll be able to also see this is the 16-inch. So this device was released in 2021, so it's a little bit late for this, but oh well. Anyway, let's go to the unboxing. So here we get the box. Let's just pop it open. Now in typical fashion we do have this little notification that this device has no Google Play services, so use pedal search tablet clone, which is the basic equivalent of a phone clone. I think you can just use both of them together, it doesn't really matter. And app gallery. Now fun fact with this, if you can't find some kind of application in the app gallery, you can actually use the phone or tablet clone to get that app from any kind of device that actually has Android. So I could just download the phone clone app on something like this, a Xiaomi Poco that I have just laying here, or even maybe something like a Samsung, right? And you can just then download any kind of app on that device, and using phone or tablet clone you can move over the entire app along with all its data to this device. And even though this app wouldn't exist on the app gallery, you can just have it. Anyway, let's move over to the tablet. So I'm going to just set it to the side and then whip that out. We do have a charger with the device. Let's just open it up from the other side. Oh, never mind, I can't. Okay, so we're looking at a 40-watt charger. So you can see it right here. And in here, paperwork along with the cable. Just a standard. So eat that straight to the side, and this just literally behind me. And here we got our device. Now I was pretty sure that there should be a pen in here. So like, nope, never mind. They just like to advertise that it has a pen, but you can, I guess, just buy it separately. Huawei thinks that that they have any kind of chance of copying Apple. Gee, the balls on them. Whoa. There we go. Anyway, let's just turn it on, and I'm not really gonna go through the setup, so what I'm gonna do is bring my phone here. Probably first clean out the display a little bit because it's not the prettiest. There we go. And we can go through the specs of this device. So this is in Polish, so bear with me. I'm going to be basically translating as I go. So we're looking at a 12.6-inch display. So it was kind of on a box, so nothing surprising here. With a 240 pixels per inch. We have OLED display here, so that's going to give us a nice deep blacks along with a very good contrast ratio, and those blacks here should basically be, or not basically be, but will turn off when they're not needed. The benefit of an OLED. Now scrolling a little bit further, processor, we have a Kirin 9000E. Now honestly I have no idea how good this processor will run, considering that Huawei can't really do business with any kind of other company, so TSMC not on their side. So either they started manufacturing their own processors in-house, or this is on some kind of like older processor just renamed a little bit differently, which is probably the more possible option here. Anyway, let's just continue down. So we're running Harmony OS 3.0. We have 8 gigs of RAM with 256 gigs of storage. In terms of cameras, we have a, let me quickly make sure. So I'm gonna flip it. Oh, so it is only 2 cameras. So 13 and 8 megapixel sensor. Now, oh wait, never mind. There's more than that. Interesting. Okay, so there is also some weirdness going on, that it has some kind of depth sharpening or sharpness sensor. I assume this is just depth sensor, but I might be incorrect because it's translated with additional like sharpening effect to it. So I don't know, but so there we go. Now honestly, it would look like this would be the depth sensor, but what do I know? So this back looks a little bit weird, considering we only have technically like 2 lenses and 1 sensor. Well, here I can clearly see 3 lenses and what I would consider a sensor, though I can't really like capture. Come on, you can kind of see the square right here. It's really hard to get it. Normally in person I can see it just clearly. There's like a black square right here between this tiny dot and this the lens, but maybe that's just nothingness. Anyway, moving on. Resolution, we have a 3840 by 2160, so pretty decent resolution right here. And just honestly it. Oh wait, no, never mind, that was my bad. Whatever I found this, there we go. That's actually not the resolution, my bad. This is the resolution of a video that you can record with this. And at the front we have an 8 megapixel, so this tiny little camera right here, you can see how small it is. That's an 8 megapixel sensor. So anyway, that basically sum up majority of the specs right here. We do I'm gonna mention just a couple more, like the battery. So you can see we have a 10,050 milliamp hour battery. That is a absolutely freaking huge battery in here. And we have 40 watts charging, like it was mentioned, or like I mentioned before, by just showing the charger. And then just a bunch of like additional small infos like the USB-C ports, Bluetooth 5.2, and Wi-Fi and whatever. So that's basically all like the most important parts of the device, which honestly one thing that disappointed me right now is the fact that it didn't come with a freaking pen. Come on. Now I'm gonna do one more thing just to be absolutely certain what I'm talking about, and I'm gonna check out the price of this device, because if this device is priced well, reasonably, then that'll be fine. But if it's coming at like, I don't know, $1,000, yeah, no, that ain't gonna cut it. Oh, and one more thing that actually wasn't on the on their site of specifications, or at least I didn't pick it up. The display right here, it was OLED and whatever, but it also runs at 120 Hz refresh rate. So that's one of the more important information that I did miss out on. I just saw it on my screen right here when scrolling through. Now it would be nice if I could just copy this, there we go, and see the price. Anywhere would be nice. So the quickest way I can tell you the price right now is from GSM Arena, which they are listing it that it's about 800 euros. And honestly, for 800 euros, if the current processor is actually powerful, which I haven't tested it out just yet, so if it comes to something like a Snapdragon 888, fine, that'll be a good price. But if it doesn't come close to it, then this device is just, in my opinion, overpriced just iPhone, or not iPhone, but iPad clone. And the reason I say this is because their OS is very similar to Apple. They don't include a pen, yet they overcharge you for the device that you can buy cheaper. It doesn't come with Google Play services, only with the app gallery. For some people, that will be a complete deal breaker. And if that is a deal breaker for you, then the price doesn't even matter to you, because it's not like you can really have Google Play services here. You can get them in some kind of weird, wonky ways, sideloading different apps that allow you to access Google Play services, but it's just a workaround which still just sometimes gets patched and just doesn't work too well. So you would have a much hassle just for no reason. So that being said, if this is if you don't mind not having Google Play services, but you do want to have a powerful device, then I would recommend checking out benchmarks for this device, specifically benchmarks, see how the processor actually performs, because this will be a defining factor of if this tablet is actually worth the money. So yeah, that is my kind of biggest point right here. So how much or how fast it is, and compared to the 800 euro price. At 800 euros, just to kind of clarify this, you can get a decent Android tablet, even from Samsung. They will offer you the Samsung Galaxy Tab S, S7 or whatever. And these tablets, I assume, should be coming around the same price, but they will be also pretty good as well. Now, if you want, you can obviously go for a lower one. And obviously the benefit also with going with Samsung is that Samsung, unlike Apple or Huawei, doesn't require you to just purchase a freaking pen on the side. Especially when it's being shown pictures of it everywhere with the pen. So yeah. Now with that being said, if you found this video helpful, don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and thanks for watching.